Happy 1 week anniversary, Chuggalos. It is day 7 of the Great Calendar Project with the Brew Crew podcast and the Barrel House, right? Did I do that right? Is that something that we're doing? Listen, yesterday, super big highlight for me personally with the masthead life cycles. Now, we're taking it down a notch as far as like the excitement factor. I hopefully not the quality factor, right?
Not the quality factor, right?
Today, we are doing Dutchess Ale's Auspice, a maybe the least sexy beer of the entire calendar. It's an ordinary bitter. This is should be at least just a straight up pub ale, an English style pub ale, brewed and canned by Urban Chestnut Brewing for Dutchess Ales, meaning that Dutchess Ales contract brewed this at Urban Chestnut, and man, we can get into my thoughts on the ins and outs of contract brewing. I honestly love the idea of contract brewing. Even locally here in Dayton and Cincinnati and Columbus, a lot of breweries are doing contract brewing, meaning that, like, I don't know how big Dutchess Ales, but locally, and I'm not gonna, like, put them on blast because some people think that it's this fucking scarlet letter to do contract brewing. In my thought process, a contract brew, so, like, let's say I have a very small brewery and one of our beers really takes off. Let's say it's a fucking IPA that everybody in town loves. Well, now my very small brewery, we hit it big with this one, but we can only brew so much of it, and if more people want to drink it than we can realistically produce, I might look at saying, hey, brewery over there with, like, significantly larger tanks and packaging capabilities, why don't you brew this one for us, and we'll just, sell that product, and then that way, not only can we make and sell this beer that people love and want to have to them, but now at our facility, right, we can tinker around and play with other recipes and do the stuff that, like, nailed us this home run in the first place, without tying down all of our production into making just this one beer. So I am a big proponent of small breweries, contract brewing, where it makes sense if that affords them the ability to keep creating and experimenting and playing around and doing the things that they love. I mean, that's what this whole beer thing's all about, right? Like, crafting fun stuff that makes you happy. I promise I'm not trying to do another fucking 20-minute video. Alright, 3, 2, 1, fly. God damn, I remember pouring my first beer. Look at that thing. I wonder. So I've got questions. An ordinary bitter should not do that. And sure, it may have been operator error. I'd love to see other people... Listen, I'm sorry I yelled at you yesterday, but I am curious to see if other people do pour this into a glass. I wonder if they're going to get the same results, because here's the deal. An English ordinary bitter should not do that. In fact, it should be relatively low carbonation for the style of beer, which makes me think that we might have some sort of oh man, a foreign yeast. I wonder if we've been invaded. I'm wondering if we got a little Brettanomyces in here. Under no circumstance should an ordinary bitter be giving off that much head. Unless I'm just really, really bad at pouring beer. But, I mean, look, that head is standing. Now, granted, this glass has, like, etching on the bottom to, help release carbonation. So, I say that because, like, there's a steady stream of carbonation escaping from the glass, keeping that head up, but, like, I think that there might be some Brett going on, some Brett dancing around in here. I was so excited to pour into this glass too, to showcase, you know, like, it's a 16-ounce beer, but it's a 17-ounce glass, which leaves you appropriate head and blah, blah, blah. But like, fuck, nope, I got. That is a foamy sumbitch. Golden British Style Session Ale. 4.2% ordinary bitter. It should be a dry beer. It should have some nice breadiness to it. It should have a very mild hop character. It should just be a drinking beer. Like, you know, go to the pub, chop it up with the homies, maybe watch some football on TV, and like, well, drink 1,000 of these, right? That's what an ordinary bitter is supposed to be. Let me get a pint of bitter, you know? Like, you drink infinity of them, and that's what it's for. That nose is telling me otherwise, though. That head, do you see how, like, pillowy that head is? It should not be like that. It should be, pour it, the foam, sure, but, like, it settles down relatively quickly. Color's great, you know? It's maybe a little hazy, which might, you know, suggest Brettanomyces got in there. Brettanomyces is a yeast. Maybe it's a bacteria. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I chopped it up real bad, you know, on my Brett history. Commonly used in the production of, like, I don't know, Saison, you know, funky farmhouse stuff. Farmhouse ales will often use Brett. A lot of sours will have Brett in them with other various bugs and shit. But typically not found in an ordinary bitter. Unless we go back to, like, the pre-pasteurization days. Maybe this is a historic bitter, right? This is a fucking long bottom leaf, Aragorn hiding in the corner of the room type of bitter, to where, you know, just everything was infected all the time. I don't know, that's given, you know, Bagginses. It's non-phenomenal, it's too dry, and I think that the carbonation scrubs away the flavors that you're really supposed to get. I'm gonna finish it, because Mama didn't raise no quitter. I don't think that this is what this beer is supposed to taste like. I think that, Dutchess Ales, I love you. I have loved you for a very long time. I will continue to put your beers on tap and on the shelf, but I think you might want to have a conversation with the folks that are doing your contract brewing, because this ain't that. It hurts me to do this. I am giving this representation of Auspice a, I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. And that might be generous. I think that there are maybe some quality control parameters that need to be looked at, because this is not what a bitter, in my experience at least, this ain't what a bitter's supposed to be. This is supposed to be quaffable and super chuggy and not highly carbonated and not have that fucking, you know, whipped cream head. I'm gonna break the fourth wall here. Alright, like, do you see what's going on with that head? By golly, that ain't right. Oh, look, they're looking at each other. God, what have I done? We'll figure this out. I'm a mess. This beer is not very good. 2 out of 5. Oh, no. It's Malort shot time. But I haven't finished this, so I'm going to punish myself. In the Malort calendar today, it is day 7. We have officially done a week of beers from the calendar, and that's fun. What do we think it's going to be? It's a very small bottle of Malort. Normally I do a glass rinse, but today I think we're going to do a proper beer infusion. God damn it. Alright, I apologize to y'all for having a faulty, shitty beer in there that I think will universally be disliked. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's kind of a good Saison, but it's not. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, there's a shitty beer in there. My penance is chugging a half glass of it mixed with a shot of Malort I love you. See you tomorrow. That is fucking garbage.